to develop policies that, first of all, promoted campus safety, preserve the unique environment of our urban campus, is one of the top research universities in the United States, and also comply with Texas law. We believe we've gone through that process and have achieved all those goals. I want to thank the Board of Regents for their thorough deliberation and review as our governing body, and we're ready to continue and finally implement SB 11 and the policies that have been authorized beginning August 1st. We have an implementation task force that has been working since the spring, starting to convey information out to the campus and begin the implementation. And with the meeting today, we will be on the last legs of the implementation, and it will be in effect August 1st.
Other than signage on individual offices, were there any plans just throughout campus to have any sort of signage, just not with any legal language on there, but just signage educating people about these new laws?
We are the only signage we're going to have on campus is what's in the current policy. So only when required by policy or required by state law. Otherwise, we're not going to have any official university signage.
So no like education material like that, I guess within that vein.
We're going to have materials on the website, the policy, facts about the policy, but otherwise we're not going to have any additional signage.
Are you disappointed by the Regents voting to remove the chainboard in the round policy today?
The way I would characterize it is that this has been a long process. They certainly have that authority. The working group and the campus felt that this was a policy that benefited safety. As one of the regents said, it was a close call, and we're gonna go through and complete our implementation without that policy.
Do you disagree with the regent's decision?
My job as President of the United States, President, I'm sorry, don't quote me on that one. My job as President of the university is to carry out the university policies. I have great working relationships with all the regents, and sometimes we agree, sometimes we disagree, but my job is to carry out the policies.
Now that the policies are set, is there anything that the university has to do, resource-wise or public awareness-wise that's left, or is it here's the policies and students are coming on campus in the fall and?
Well, there's certainly steps that we're undertaking with the implementation. So, for example, signage on laboratories with hazardous materials. So that's in the process of being implemented, and it will be implemented by August 1st. There are going to be signage requirements at the stadium, DeCare Memorial Stadium. So that's underway. So there certainly are things that are underway that we'll need to do to be able to implement.
Sir, you worried about the possibility of kind of first day confusion as people try to navigate these policies? There's some, even in a single building, for example, there may be a gun-free zone, and then 2 stories up there may not be. So, are you
well, again, because this has been a nearly year-long process, and the policies that were being discussed today have been public since February, there's already been a lot of education across campus and a lot of discussion. The numbers of exclusion zones are fairly limited, and signage is going to be quite clear on the exclusion zones. So we are intending to implement it so that there isn't confusion.
Just one more.
Do you have any comment on the lawsuit filed by 3 professors requesting that if they don't feel comfortable having a gun in their respective classrooms, that guns will not be allowed, and if you do want guns in your classroom, you can allow it?
Well, throughout this process, many faculty expressed concern about the law. They recognize it is the law and has to be followed. There was a lot of discussion through the working group process after they submitted their recommendations in February, and I accepted them. And so I think the lawsuit that was filed represents the feelings of many faculty. The lawyers are now looking at the lawsuit, so I don't want to comment on the arguments that they're making are the case until we have any further analysis and decision on response to the lawsuit.
Were you disappointed that this law goes into effect 50 years after the UT Tower shooting?
We're going to handle that like we're handling everything else. We're going to have a very respectful commemoration of the tower shooting on August 1st. It has, in my view, nothing to do with campus carry law, and that will go into effect August 1st on the same date.
Okay, thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.